Hi, this is Tommy Halstead at teachingchess.com. I'm going to talk today about one of the absolutely nastiest traps in chess. I'm a puzzle master at Dragon Puzzles, and we also have the chess axiom project going on. Now, you know when you're busy chasing a king around on the top side, she's down there eating your rook on the bottom side, right? That's what happened in this game. You can see more over at searchchess.com on this puzzle. But basically, this is what happens. You've got a really good situation for why I was playing white here, and I was overwhelming black. But look on the bottom. That rook drops down and decides to have all my pawns for breakfast. That's what I mean, like when you're working on the top side, chasing the king around. They're down there on the bottom eating your kings. Same thing happens on the left and the right. You're playing on the queen side, and they're after you on the king side. You can see more of these puzzles at dailyrule.org. We have a different rule that we show is broken every day, and that's why these axioms are so important. We're cataloging all the axioms at hecam.org, where you can go and see hundreds of axioms, which are like rules of thumb. And it'll help you not have to memorize all kinds of long lines. That's what the Axiom Project is all about. We're cataloging the largest database in history of different chess rules of thumbs, axioms, etc. And this is really the fastest way to improve your chess, is by, instead of memorizing long lines, actually learning the axioms that you're either hitting or missing, or your opponent is actually missing. That's a real great way to set traps, as they did in this puzzle, where they're eating up my bottom pawns while I'm chasing them around with a bishop. They're called maxims, tips, rules, formulas, principles, laws. There's a lot of different names for axioms. HECAM is for the Encyclopedia of Axioms and Maxims. That's what HECAM is. Our database also includes diagrams, definitions, relations to other rules, and all that kind of good stuff. So you can learn them on the website absolutely free. We're a nonprofit, so that's why it's there. And we find that just 15 to 20 minutes of studying axioms can save years and years of memorizing long lines. And you can even see them right now at dailyrule.org. There's a new axiom put up there every day to help you learn them, as well as the encyclopedia, where you can study all of them, look at their diagrams and all that good stuff. Also, the best chess books you can find train in axioms. They have 6 to 12 boards per page and have more words than lines. And on the website over at Daily Rule, you'll see some examples of chess books that are organized just like that, all around axioms. This is what you should remember about this whole family of positions, openings, middle games, and end games. And that really helps you spot these things. Back to the puzzle. There I was with an overwhelming majority as white, and she's chewing up my pawns. The axioms I broke were, number one, I should have brought the king in earlier into this endgame, realizing that it is an endgame. Because I seeing the rooks, I was thinking, it's not the endgame yet, but it is. So that's one axiom I missed, is where does the endgame start? And the other one, of course, is even if there are rooks on the board, get that king going, because you're not going to chase her king around with the bishop and a knight. You can spend hours chasing it all over the board if it's centrally placed, and she's going to chew up all your pawns on the bottom and get a winning position, even though you had a good position to start. So in the end, it's always a tactical mating net or a pawn promotion that's going to win the game. So finally, I got my majority over there by bringing that king up and helping. And you can see right here that king can still take my bishop. This is still not a mate yet. That's how long it took to get this in. It's so hard to, as you know, to mate with just knight and bishop. It's not an easy thing. So you got to bring that king in to help you out there. So again, after I ended up taking the bishop, it's king take g8, knight to h6 check, king to h7, moves over, and finally mate at knight on f8. So that's kind of the sequence after this, after she ends up taking that final bishop as a sack. Again, check us out at hecam.org if you want to see the encyclopedia of all the rules of sums and axioms and all that good stuff, or come on over to dailyrule.org to see our new axiom every day to help you improve your chess.